All right, Libra, here we go. Slice number 7 of my 12 slice zodiac fly through here. Let's do it for July 2026. Let's cut the deck. Let's do a theme energy for you. Here we go. It's just like a weekly reading, except it's one reading for every sign and 12 slices of the cycle. All right? That's all. 9 swords. Nothing to worry about. I was trying to segue into that. Nothing to worry about. That's your theme energy. You're worried. It feels like your energy. You're worried nothing's happening. Somebody's worried nothing's happening. If it's not you, it's somebody else. Somebody's worried that nothing's happening. Stop worrying. Things are happening. All things settle themselves. Okay? Feels like a healing thing. It could be. You're worried nothing's happening. Right? I don't know. It's not healing, Steve. I'm not healing, Steve. Could be physical, could be mental, could be whatever. 9 of Swords indicates you're worried about nonsense. Your worrying energy could be making things worse. So be careful about that. Because worrying isn't just thinking. It's got feeling attached to it. So it's not like you're just, I'm just thinking about something. No, you're feeling this worry. So when you do that, you can make something worse. You know, if you're worried about something on whether it's something emotional or something on your knee, you know, a skinned knee that it just never seems to heal, Steve. It never, because you're worried about it, you could be causing a lot of that. You could be slowing things down a little bit. So be careful. Stop worrying. It's wasted energy. If it's not you, then don't worry about what I just said. For most of you, just in general, you're worried that nothing's happening. And you're worried about nonsense. That worry is causing a problem. It's almost self-fulfilling prophecy of why nothing's happening. All right? You're just slowing things down. But I do feel like things are happening, whatever things are. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I'm not a fucking time lord. It is a July reading, but it'll probably stretch out into the early part of August. Let's go. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table. Temperance. With the 3 of Swords underneath it. Things are healed. This is a healing energy in this context. Things are healing. Things are getting better. There's a heart with 3 swords in it. That's pretty tricky. I mean, Band-Aid's not going to fix that. Okay? I don't care which one you get. Even the big one, the big square one, that's not going to work. It is healing. Something's healing here. Something's getting better. It may not seem like it at first. I don't know. It's probably not literally your heart, but probably something heart-related. Here's your feelings. You guys are showing up here. I think it's your energy. If you think it's somebody else, then fine. Roles can be reversed. Here's your feelings. Here's how other people see you. And here's a potential final outcome for you in July 2026. I'll clarify whatever needs clarifying. You ready? Your feelings. Strength. 10 Pentacles. And the Magician. You feel like it could all fall apart at any moment. You feel like you're not sure if you've got what it takes to hold it together. I don't know what it is. I'm talking to, you always get the critics. They're like, oh, he's being very vague. I'm talking to thousands of people. Okay? What does it seem like? I don't know. I have no idea. You might be trying to potty train this dog. For all I know, it could just be that. I don't know. You would know. If it's not you, then somebody else feels like it's all about to fall apart any second. I'm the only reason I'm holding it together, Steve. I don't even know how. I don't even know what I'm doing. I feel like it's just smoke and mirrors, Steve. Okay. My whole life is smoke and mirrors. Right? Get a grip. Okay? Your heart chakra is going through some healing this month. You'll be fine. Stop worrying. Focus on something else. Worry is wasted energy. All right? It is absolute waste. Do not worry. This will settle itself, whatever it is. All right? You are healing. There's a lot of healing to your heart chakra. You can see it right there. It's got 3 things in it. Man, I'm telling you. All right. How do other people see you? 4 of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Stuck. Stuck. Other people see you stuck with what you got. How do I phrase this? I think they're wrong, okay, first of all. There's a couple of ways I could read this. I'll read it both ways. One is a bit extreme. The other is, probably closer for the majority of you. This is lots of people around you, whether they're your friends or whoever they are, family, whatever they are, people love to say, I told you so. People love to say, I told you so. They do. It is the mark of a low vibration person, but they love to say it. This is, somebody feels like you're stuck now. See, it's like, imagine you bought a house that was out of your price range. Now you got this mortgage, it's like $8,500 a month, and you only earn $5,000. And now you're stuck in there. You're stuck in the life that you made. And you're not even sure you can keep this thing afloat. I already just told you that. Well, the math is pretty tricky. If you're $3,000 under the mortgage payment on your earnings, there's kind of a cascade effect there eventually where you lose. And you're sleeping in a car on my street somewhere, right? Down in the industrial area. That being said, a few blocks away. That being said, that's one way to read it. Another way to read it is people think you're taking too much time to plan. And while you're doing that, what's the phrase I'm looking for? They think you're spinning too many plates, trying to keep too many plates in the air, keep too many balls in the air, kind of a thing. Okay? That's what they think. One of those two things. And you're over here feeling like this month might make you feel like I don't even know how I'm holding it all together. All right? Again, this could all be somebody attached to you. So if it's not you, it is somebody attached to you. And it would probably bode well for you if it was somebody attached to you, because I suspect they come to you for advice. Just like I suspect you go to somebody for advice. What's your potential final outcome? The world. Read with this. You need to... You need, it's like Calgon, take me away, right? You need this. This is a long cycle that's coming to an end for you, all right? I talked about this in my July write-up, but it's tied more than just to nostalgia. There's a lot more going on than that. You've got a big cycle ending. You're trying to hold something together. If you feel like, what's the advice I want to give here? Whether it's the mortgage example I gave, where you got $8,500 a month and you only make $55, something like that. You feel like, Steve, I can't hold it together. Or people think you're spinning your wheels, planning too long, and because of that, you're spinning too many plates in the air, and that's why it feels like you can't hold it together. Whatever it is that makes you feel like you can't hold it together, and I don't know how I am, it's time to let it go. Okay? That's too much stress for any human being to handle. All right? Stress is a killer. It ties to worry. Those two go hand in hand. The evil cousin of fucking worry is stress, and it's an evil cousin. It will shorten your life more than cigarettes and drinking together. It will shorten your life. All right? A cycle is coming to a close. It's time to let something go. Whatever it is. And I've given you extreme examples. I'm sure you're not in an $8,500 a month mortgage with a $5,500 income. If you are, what the fuck is wrong with you? But at the end of the day here, whatever it is that you feel like you can't handle, that you feel like you're just trying to keep together, let it go. It's showing, the energy is showing you the cycle is coming to a close. Whatever it is. I don't care if it's you trying to keep a car running. That, every week it's in the shop. I'm barely keeping it running. It barely makes it to work. I drive it to work and then I have to have it towed home every day. That kind of a thing. It's time to get rid of the fucker. It's about separating the wheat from the chaff. You got some chaff here that's showing up. If this is not you and this is somebody attached to you, then they're probably going to show up to you for advice. And I suggest you say to them exactly what I just said to you. Okay? Plain and simple. All right, let's go. Let's pull on the Ten of Pentacles. Let's clarify with the Light Seer. Which, by the way, had 9 swords at the bottom. I didn't show you. I should have showed you. There's the world, right? It had 9 swords at the bottom. I shit you not. It really did. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, my God. Worry, worry, worry. It's time to let this go. 10 Pentacles. It's crossed by the Magician. Again, same thing. This is all smoke and mirrors, Steve. It's all smoke and mirrors, Steve. Oh, it looks like it's all paid for, but it's all smoke and mirrors. It's my neighbors in the up north of here. You know, they all just keep up appearances or whatever. I don't think there's anything major you're doing this with, but it has some aspect of your life. You're faking it. Stop it. The Queen of Pentacles. Why is that here? And the Five of Pentacles. If you keep this up, you keep this stoic, everything's fine, bullshit up, bullshit, smoke and mirrors, that's where you're going to end up. Anything that causes you this much stress that I'm feeling here is going to shorten your life by a decade. All right? Jesus. Let's talk about the world. You're coming into a new cycle. In order to take most advantage of this, you need to stop trying to keep the plates in the air. You're not helping yourself at all. The world, why is it here? Now again, I'm giving extreme examples here. All right? This could be something very minor. It might just be a car you need to get rid of. It might be, I don't know. It could be a dog you need to get rid of. Right? We're keeping him alive, Steve. He goes to the vet every week for $600. I'm stressed out. I don't know how to pay for it. Look, you know, the little guy's probably suffering. Cut the crap. I'm sure the vet has told you that a million times. You know. No, we're going to go for the treatment. Okay. You sure about that? All right. I mean, just make sure you're sure about that. Weigh your stress levels against advice you're getting from outside sources. Do what you want to do. I don't quite know how to describe it. You know, Five of Wands crossing the world here. You're getting in your own way by keeping plates spinning in the air. I don't know if I can keep it going, Steve. Nobody around you does either. All right. All right, let's see where we go. Don't. Anything in your life that you're like, I don't know if I can keep it going. Stop it. You don't need the stress. July 2026 for you is about eliminating stress. What's on top? The Devil. Why is that here? Justice. What's the bridge? The Hermit. Fucking hell. I'm going to put that right there. Five of Wands crossing. What's under the Five of Wands? The Page of Cups. Unbelievable. People do this all the time. I gave an example over here of a mortgage or trying to keep a house. There's no way you could afford afloat, just trying to keep it because you don't want the embarrassment of, you know, foreclosed sign out front or, you know, we're selling, you know. Okay, that's fine. I can dig that. I'm surrounded by people that are doing that. Surrounded by it. A lot of them are opting just to rent out the house to try to keep it. But they want some kind of guerrilla math rent just to cover their ridiculous mortgage. So it's like $12,000 a month for a 2-bed. I mean, it's ridiculous, you know. But at the end of the day here, you know, people do this all the time. They put an end-all, be-all on whatever this is. Well, I'm trying to keep this afloat. I'm trying to keep this in the air. I'm trying to keep it together, right? Because it's important. I have to have this, right? No, you don't. If you want to buy yourself nice things because you're successful, that's fine as long as you're doing it for yourself. But if you're just doing it to impress other people, that's low vibration. And that's what gets you into this. That's this frequency of devil energy. Whatever this is, this devil will convince you you need to keep the stress up and keep the plates in the air. Please don't. I think you're better than that. If this is somebody attached to you, that's the advice you need to give them. And that's why I'm saying it here. Okay? That's the advice you need to give them. So, that's your reading. That's it. That's all I got to say. You know, it is what it is. I don't know why we haven't evolved. If it is a house type of thing and this type of shit I see all day long, I don't know why we haven't evolved past that, but for some reason we feel the need to not only keep up with the Joneses, but steamroll right over them, you know, somehow. It's just really weird. And we're willing to put up with stress and live up to 10 years less just to do that. And it's mind-blowing to me. The things that we could accomplish in 10 years, right? I mean, my God. Even just adding one weekend to your life, never mind 10 years, adding one weekend, you could go deep and accomplish a lot of what you missed, you know. It's amazing. Stress, terrible thing. It's a terrible killer. It actually causes cancer, stress. Believe it or not. It actually can do that. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I hope this isn't you. If it is, I've given you the advice. If it's not you, I've given you the advice to give that person. That's your reading. Good luck.